What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 Beyond Light / Season of the Hunt video. In today's vid, I'm going to be going over the most toxic... I'm playing. It's a new Hunter exotic that came in the game. It's the helmet, the Mask of Bakris. Now, how to obtain this exotic and all the exotics that came in Beyond Light, you have to do either the Legendary or Master Lost sectors. Obviously, they change every day. If you do them solo, you have a higher chance of doing it. Technically, the highest chance is Master, and you do Master solo, but personally I just farmed the Legendary because I could get through it way faster than the Master, and I felt like it was more time effective for me to do so. Only took me 12 times to get Bakris. Only 12. Actually, all the exotics that I got after that only took me 1 to 2 runs, so maybe if you do like a really long one for your first one, all the other ones show up very easily. Let's go over its perk. Light Shift replaces your stasis subclass dodge ability with a longer range, faster moving shift that partially cloaks you during use. After shifting, your arc weapons deal increased damage to combatants for a short time, and you deal increased damage to all slowed or encased combatants. In summary, main things to note: when you dodge on the stasis subclass, it's more like a blink, pretty much. It's freaking insane. And after you do that, for about 10 seconds, your arc weapons can do increased damage, and you do increased damage to any enemies that are slowed. So if you do have the aspect on the Hunter that slows enemies when you dodge near them, it's pretty much auto. Like, you're pretty much right when you dodge, you're going to have bonus damage. First, let's go over PVE. I know a lot of people either do one or two things. They either rock it all the time or they like don't rock it at all. Personally, I don't use it a lot, but I know the people that do, they obviously have to rock arc weapons, so you're actually utilizing the exotic a lot. So things like the Ikelos SMG, the 7 Seraph SMG, both are arc. Stuff like Cloud Strike, even the 7 Seraph Saw, which is the heavy machine gun, you can do that. Things like Anarchy as well. There's a lot of good arc weapons if you sit back and think about it. Since you're already going to be rocking stasis, you're going to have that increased damage as well whenever you have Light Shift, because if you slow or freeze the target, you get bonus damage. And if you use something like Whisper of Hedrons, one of the fragments there, you get bonus damage to your weapons too. So it can work out very well. The problem is that when you do dodge, the dodge does not start regenerating unless you die and come back, or Light Shift runs out. So you have to wait until that runs out. So I know a lot of people as well, on top of that, rock mods that bring back your dodge back faster. Obviously, mobility mods. What was it? The Paragon mods. Stuff like that. Being able to have that dodge back faster. Personally, I do find myself using it in the end game activities, especially on raid bosses and nightfalls and stuff like that. If I want to use something like, Cloud Strike, somebody on my team's rocking Divinity, I can do a lot of damage with Cloud Strike, especially right after dodging and having Light Shift active. So there are definitely some benefits to this. I would say it's probably more on the high-end exotic, because I know a lot of people also use this on Taniks, because you're going to use Divinity anyway, so you can just shoot below them, shoot the Divinity bubble. So I do understand why people use it. I just don't personally use it a lot. I only use it in high-end activities. Now let's talk about the activity you are all waiting for. PvP. Oh man, bro, this thing is just redonkulous. Okay, it's so free, literally freer than a Costco sample. I'm not even kidding. So this is pretty much the equivalent of the panic, right? Someone's near you, dodge, boom, kill him. It's literally that simple. Plus, the funny thing is too, is that since part of it you deal increased damage to slow to combatant targets, like I said, if you're rocking one of the aspects that when you dodge your enemy, it slows them. They're automatically slowed, you're going to do more damage to them. Like, the benefit of this exotic is being able to play close quarters and be able to either, number one, get out of those engagements, or number two, close the gap on those engagements. So there definitely is a benefit. Plus, dodging near an enemy and then hitting with a shuriken will freeze them. Then you can use Shatter Dive and toxic. I understand. I know. Trust me. I play on all characters, and it's crazy. I can't sit here and say Mask of Bakris is bad, because it definitely is good. There are definitely a lot of benefits to this exotic. It definitely ranks up there with stuff like Stompies and the Dragon Shadow. Like, I can't sit here and say it's bad. Do I think it's fairly annoying? Absolutely. But I would probably rate it up there with those other exotics. It's definitely good. You're definitely going to have to try it out. Try out some different weapons, different builds and stuff like that. But I can guarantee, no matter what, you're going to be able to get close quarters combat kills with this thing on. Guaranteed. Now, like I said, you could rock mobility mods, Paragon mods to be able to get that dodge back faster. There's not really a lot else you can do, really. There's not a specific exotic or weapon that'll give you your dodge ability back faster. So Those mods will have to do. Overall ranking, I like it. Great concept. This is pretty much a blink for the Hunter, which they haven't had since D1, so congrats to that, Bungie. Oh, man. It's a good exotic. It's definitely scary looking. The design of it was cool. Man, it's just... I sit back and I sit up close and I'm like, I hate this exotic so much, but then I sit back and I'm like, man, I love this exotic. You know what I mean?
Alright guys, looks like we're at the end of the video. Just wanted to cover 3 things with you. Number 1, about support. If you're looking for the #1 best way to support me, there's a link below that'll take you to a 4-minute video that I made a while ago. If you want to go watch that, that'd be awesome. If not, it's definitely not going to hurt my feelings. You can also subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, follow me on social media with the links below, and all that great jazz. Number 2, regarding social media, I have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and a few others. If you would like to keep up to date on Destiny 2 related content, be sure to use those links below to find me on those platforms. And number 3, going over the clan, if you're looking to join my clan, we have some spots open on all platforms. We're looking for active players and community members in the Destiny community. And typically we like to play casual PVE and PVP a majority of the time. I'm definitely all about that solo grind, but I'm willing to definitely play with people in the community, like definitely willing to do that. If you're looking to join, there's a link to the clan page on the Bungie.net site below, and all you have to do is request to join and I'll approve it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.